I recently purchased Election Eve, taken by photographer William Eggleston. I was looking for some inspiration, but I walked away with so much more. These images are calm, they're quiet, they're still. They remind me of someone that is curious, someone wondering, someone exploring. And I think that it's this childlike approach to photography. The ability to place your camera where you first see something that catches your eye and capture it. It's the ability to stay curious and appreciate colors, shapes, and that childlike ability to just wonder and not overthink everything. Appreciate the weather and just being outdoors. That is the basis of this video today. So that was the inspiration behind the William Eggleston photo album really brought me to making this video. And I think a lot of times people really put too much emphasis on the search for reality. And for me, I've been shooting and loving photography. I think I developed my first picture when I probably was about in my teens, and that was a while ago. So I have been around a while as it relates to photography, and what brought me to photography was my curiosity, and that curiosity as a child, and the ability to just explore, and whatever my eyes glanced at first sight is what I shot without overthinking it. And that is why I have such a great appreciation for William Eggleston and his work, because the simplicity behind just being able to go on a road trip and just wander and pull off on the side of the road to just photograph an old Coke can just because you love the faded colors or it reminds you of something, or the nostalgia. So get back to the basics of why you started shooting, just the sound of the shutter, or just, you know, I probably rarely shoot the same thing twice. I think it's the excitement of not knowing what you're getting. And that's what happened back in the days of film, when you would wait for the drugstore or the lab to develop your images unless you did them yourself. And just seeing those pictures come to life in print was always exciting. So the basics for me when it comes to photography is the ability to explore and wonder without being tied to reality, without being in search of the next big thing or thinking I need a supermodel. Sometimes just being in search of colors and shapes and architecture and different things, old cars and things, a small town, just to explore that and remind me of my childhood and some of the earlier great times that I've had. So that was the whole basis behind this video. Election Eve is a great photo album to have, especially if you're into photographing what you see, the realities of what you see in the world around you. And that's basically what it's all about. William was actually driving from Memphis, Tennessee to Plains, Georgia, the eve the 39th president, Jimmy Carter, was elected. And so the way he captured that small town and just immortalized those images, those fleeting subjects, if you visit Plains, Georgia now, it still pretty much looks the same as it does in his book when he photographed back in the 70s. So it's an exciting field to photography, and I think that's something that you can't lose. I mean, even with this digital age and even with Facebook and Instagram, I do not believe you can substitute the curiosity, the ability to just put that camera around your neck and just wander. And that's why you'll never see me without a camera, because I never know what I may see. And just the ability to just appreciate the weather, a raindrop, or something you may see in the middle of the road. I'm not saying get hit, but I am saying allow yourself to really see, and do not be limited by what you see on social media, because people only post and show you what they value. And we as people, you place the value on beauty, you place the value on the images. For me, the value is actually immortalizing that fleeting moment, capturing that moment that you would never be able to revisit or see again, and just reliving that nostalgia. I was really excited that today when a friend of mine actually created a gallery, a wall in her home of just family photos and just images of her children, her husband, and her in-laws, and just over time. And some of these are images that I took, and some of these are images she's taken and the family has taken, but the point is it brings them to life, and it gives you a different appreciation for those moments and those folks that are in your life, especially before they become a memory. So again, don't forget to wonder, don't forget to be curious, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like if that's how you roll. And I look forward to having this conversation with you again. Have a wonderful holiday.